LEGO Minecraft Dungeons was a short-lived sub-theme within LEGO Minecraft, with only 2 sets. Yet for some reason I chose to take those 2 sets, along with thousands of parts, and recreate as much of it as I could in as compact of a space as I could. But how would I do that in a way that did not make everything seem cramped? Trying to cram dozens of unique mobs, massive bosses, diverse ecosystems, and varied levels into a world was not on the table. How was I going to make this work? The answer came from Minecraft Dungeons itself, in a single mission designed to take all of Minecraft Dungeons and compact it into an hour-long battle. If you've played enough of this game, you know where this is going. The tower. In this mission, up to 4 players traverse through 30 floors, where each floor showcases a different location within the game. It was perfect. So let's dive into it, shall we? It seemed a fitting place to begin this project where all heroes start their mission, Creeper Woods. The area is divided into 2 sections, the forest and the crypt. The smaller forest portion in the module is relatively empty, though I was sure to include as much of the wildlife as I could. Glowing mushrooms and patches of flowers give life to the area, and some mossy boulders are scattered in the grass. On the left side, a partially buried statue of a wolf helps identify this area as Creeper Woods, as similar statues of mobs such as the Creeper, Enderman, and Zombie are a distinctive feature of this level. Towards the center of the space, a campfire ringed by logs is meant to be reminiscent of the game's main menu, where more than 25 million heroes have chosen their skin before diving in. I left this space predominantly empty because it was one of the very few places where I could have the space to do so, as practically everything else is stuffed to the brim with decorations, players, bosses, mobs, and pets. Next, there's the crypt, which makes up the structural component of the floor. A mix of stone bricks and the occasional patch of moss, the colors I chose here really help convey the feel of a crypt or a castle. On the back side of the module, a staircase leads up to the raised portion of the crypt. The space there is decorated by candles, cobwebs, which I may replace with Cheesy Studios' far superior design in the future, and a number of figures. To one side, a balcony overhangs the forest below, and on the other side the crumbled ruins of a tower house a lift to the next floor. Now the lift component of this project is something I need to break down, as it comes up in nearly every floor. Normally, in the tower mission, a signature style of portal brings players between floors. However, in this project, I didn't exactly have the niche parts or the space to create 2 of these portals on every floor. In addition, the use of a lift easily conveys the exact route a player takes as they climb, because there would be no difference between the exit and entrance portals on each floor. If you don't agree with this choice, I entirely understand, and I will mention that wherever possible, I have used another alternative to bring players upwards. There is one last thing to mention, and that is the base. Around the front sides of the tower, I have used the colors and style of the in-game tower to create a wall that keeps players in. To provide access for those that choose to enter the tower, I have used the gate design seen everywhere in the towers to signify the beginning of the journey. Now you may have noticed an odd detailing on the back side of the floor, beneath a raised portion of the crypt, and that is simply a small compartment that can slide in and out, which I will use to store cards from Minecraft Dungeons Arcade, as I could not think of a better place to house them. Next, let's move on to the figures, starting of course with the players. 2 players are found on this floor. The one in the forest is wearing ocelot armor and has a power shaker in one hand and a corrupted beacon in the other. The second player can be found in the crypt, and they are wearing sprout armor and are holding the gloopy bow and a double axe. Populating the forest section is a creeper and a medium tier zombie. In the crypt, there's a medium tier skeleton, an enchanted creeper, a baby zombie, a cave spider, and a custom wraith summoning blue flames. Next, I'll talk about the transition portion to the next module. In this area, I have attempted to recreate a portion of the windswept peaks, where I've used dark tan for the dirt and dark orange for the grass. On these 2 boulders, a goat can be found ramming a player off a ledge. This third player is wearing renegade armor and an elytra, and are equipped with a venom glaive and a totem of casting. While there is no tiling time-lapse, There will be a portion that is hallmark to the series, and that is a short cinematic portion to show off what has been created in the episode. So enjoy. For the next episode, as the transition portion alluded to, we'll travel to a place where the gales and tempests rule all. For now, I'll see you next week.